So, guys, we've talked about this before. This has something to do with Amazon. Now, Amazon is looking for a second headquarters, and a lot of cities, including my hometown of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Speaking of, nice transition there, right? We went to NHL hockey to, the city itself. And they're basically engaged in a bidding war to try to get Amazon to come there. This is nowhere close to being worth it. The amount of jobs it would bring versus what cities are offering are already totally out of whack. And it's not really going to benefit whichever city gets it. I was at a table with my family. My sister was there. Her boyfriend was there. My parents were there. A couple of my cousins were there. All very intelligent people. Very, very intelligent people. And we were having a discussion about this issue. I was the only one that was saying, this is not worth it. And they looked at me like I was crazy. I was also the only one that said Hillary Clinton's not going to win in 2016. And then they looked at me like I was crazy too. But moving on. Rent increases forecasted in nearly all cities competing for Amazon's headquarters. Nashville and Denver would see the biggest hikes if they won the e-commerce giant's competition for its second headquarters. Well, who would have guessed Amazon's new $5 billion office would likely have material consequences of the negative variety for whichever city it lands in? There's a few candidates who might say, I told you so. I kind of just did that. Guilty as charged. If presented with Zillow's recent study that shows rent will rise in nearly all 20 cities which Amazon is considering as locations. The cities that would see the biggest Amazon effect include Nashville, Denver, and Los Angeles. Please don't come. Please stay out of Los Angeles, please. With rent increases directly attributable to the e-commerce company being 2.4%, 2.3%, and 1.9% respectively. Nashville is one of the cities touted as the lead contender by the Wall Street Journal. The cities with rental markets that would be least affected include Toronto, with only a 0.2% increase. The data used for this estimate relies on historical market data and doesn't take into account what happened if, like in Seattle, other companies coalesce in the new location Amazon eventually chooses to set up shop. So, talk to somebody in Seattle and tell them how good you think Amazon's going to be for your community. Talk to somebody in Seattle. That doesn't work for Amazon, by the way. If they work for Amazon, they might sing a different tune. Or they might not, depending on what their job is. If their job's in a warehouse, they might not sing that tune. If their job's in logistics, they might not sing that tune. Even if their job's in admin, they probably won't sing that tune. If their job's a high-level programmer, they probably get paid well. And they probably work way too hard. So, it's kind of interesting. But I've been saying it's not worth it for a long time because they're not going to bring a ton of jobs, and people are offering them so much. Lady, over in Germany, you guys are safe. They know better. We have not learned our lesson here in the United States. We really haven't. So there you go. Another negative effect of Amazon coming to your city. If you're one of the cities in contention that's contending for it, you should not want them to come. The costs far outweighs the few job benefits it brings. It doesn't bring many jobs, and most of them are tech jobs.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. That was a clip from Get Your News On with Ron, the world's first viewer-curated streaming news show. What does that mean? That means I log on to a stream and people tweet me articles over on Twitter at Ron Placone, or they use our Reddit subsection, which is just Get Your News On with Ron over on Reddit. And that's how we build the show. I'm seeing all these articles for the first time. We are literally getting our news on together. Follow me on Twitter at Ron Placone so you can participate. And this show streams live every Tuesday through Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So please do tune in. If you want to support this show, you can do so over on patreon.com/Ron Placone, where for as low as $1 a month, you get access to exclusive podcasts every week, exclusive videos, free tickets to shows when I'm performing in your town, and more for as low as $1 a month. Please do consider it. Thank you so much for your support. This has been Get Your News On with Ron.